Hey guys, it's Wolf Patronus here, and today I'm doing the Harry Potter tag, as you can tell by the title, I hope. So anyway, yeah, yesterday was J.K. Rowling and Harry Potter's birthday. J.K. Rowling was turning 50, and Harry Potter was turning 35. And yeah, so this is actually my first video with my voice in it, so that's very exciting. I really wanted to post this video yesterday for their birthday, but my sister really wanted to watch a movie, so we were watching a movie, and before I knew it, it was like 10:30 at night, and I was like, okay, I can't be posting a YouTube video right now. So yeah. So anyway, let's get to the Harry Potter tag. I'll be in the description. I'll have the link to the website with all the questions on it. And yeah, so let's get started. By the way, that creaking noise is just like my computer's chair. It's like one of the spinny chair things with wheels. So the first question is, what is your favorite book? My favorite book would have to be The Deathly Hallows, because that one's like the most exciting, and it's like the most stuff happens in that one. It kind of like wraps up the whole series, and yeah. So, my favorite movie would have to be, Deathly Hallows again. Deathly Hallows Part 2, because that one is the most exciting. Yeah. What is your least favorite book? My least favorite book would have to be The Goblet of Fire, as it just kind of takes a while to pick up the pace, and that one's always the one that I stop reading the series on. So yeah, because I just kind of get bored of it, and then yeah, and people will always tell me, like, just skip that one and go, like, from the third one to the fifth one, and I'm like, no, because that's, like, totally skipping one of the books, and I don't want to do that. So, yeah, this next question, like, it's not actually on here, but I think it should be on here. What's your least favorite, movie? I don't have a specific least favorite, but I don't know. I just kind of like to yell at all of them, because, like, they're very different from the books. So the only reason I really like to watch the movies is because they're so different. So I just sit there and yell at the movie. And then, like, if I'll be watching it with my sister, like, she doesn't read Harry Potter, like, she'll only, like, every once in a while watch one of the movies. Like, she watched, like, the first 4 with me. So it's like I just like to sit there and yell at everything that's wrong in the movie, and she just gets really annoyed at me, but she just wants to watch the movie. Yeah, so, it's basically anyone, so all of them, that aren't, like, similar to the books, and it's just out there, which, it's kind of confusing. Like, I don't know why they weren't all the same, because I know J.K. Rowling was helping with, like, writing their movies. I don't know. So, yeah. The next question is, parts of the books or movies that made you cry. When I was reading the books, I only really cried at Dumbledore's death, because J.K. Rowling just, like, really, like, dug into it. Like, she spent, like, 25 pages talking about his death, like, only in the one book, and then it's, like, the 7th book is just, like, it's constantly at it. So it was, like, at first I didn't cry, but then when she started, like, getting really into it, I was like, oh my god, and I just started crying. And then, during the movies, like, the first time I watched Dobby's death, I cried. And then, when Snape died, I didn't actually cry at his death, but I did cry when they were, like, showing his memories. Like, I didn't cry at his death, and then they showed the memories, and I'm just like, oh my god, why did it have to be Snape? And, like, that's like after I read all the books. Like I always like read the book and then watch the movie. So it was like I already knew he was gonna die, and I already knew like he was actually a good guy and all that stuff. But yeah. And then the next question is, if you could hook up with any Harry Potter character, who would it be? Probably Neville Longbottom. I like him. He's probably like one of my favorites, like one of my favorite characters. And then the next question is favorite character. They're kind of like alongside each other, but actually I have a different favorite character than the previous one. My favorite character is Remus Lupin, because he's just kind of like a very fatherly figure. I know like Sirius Black was kind of like, he kind of took in Harry and treated him like a son, but Sirius Black was just like very immature. And yeah, but Remus like definitely had that maturity. And yeah, and like even when they were kids, he was kind of like totally the one who said like, okay, that's enough, okay. And like he's a werewolf, that's an added bonus. And when like people were going after werewolves and trying to harm them, he was trying to stay away from his family because he knew that the people would just take him and his family, so he wanted to like kind of save his family. So I think he was just a very good figure. And I just realized this. I'm so sorry that the screen is just totally black. It's just like I don't show my face, but for this episode I wasn't really sure what exactly to show you. So I was just kind of like, black screen will work. So yeah, I might have some videos where it's just a black screen. Yeah. So I guess it's kind of good for if you want to be doing something. Sorry. While watching the video, I don't want to just be totally distracted by the video. That way, it's like you can be listening, but also doing something else. And then the next question is, what would your Patronus be? I really don't think I have to answer that one. It's obviously a wolf, as you can tell by my username. The next question is, if you could have the Resurrection Stone, Invisibility Cloak, or the Elder Wand, which one would you choose? I would not choose the Resurrection Stone or the Invisibility Cloak, because the Resurrection Stone is kind of like, it's unearthly to bring. Sorry, oh my god, my throat just keeps like going all blah. So the Resurrection Stone is like, it would be very unearthly to bring back people from the dead, so I wouldn't really want to be messing with that. The Invisibility Cloak is just kind of like, it's supposed to help you live longer, like that was like its original use, and that's also kind of unearthly. So I'd have to say the Elder Wand, and it's like, I know like people do go after the owners of it and try to kill them, but like Dumbledore, like he used it very wisely. No one really knew he had the Elder Wand, and he used it to like try to bring good to the world. So I think that's kind of like the way I would be using the Elder Wand. So yeah. And then what house would you be in? As I previously stated in my first video, I am a Hufflepuff. I think everyone who started into Hufflepuff kind of goes through the phase where like before you're started into Hufflepuff you think you're one house, and then you get sorted into Hufflepuff on Pottermore, and you're like, I'm not a Hufflepuff, no, I'm just not a Hufflepuff. So you're just in complete denial for a few months, and then you're like, actually, I might be a Hufflepuff. I don't know. You just start questioning everything. So for me, I thought I was a Ravenclaw, but I was sorted into Hufflepuff, so I was calling myself a Ravenpuff. And then you're just like a full-blown Hufflepuff, and you totally believe in Hufflepuff. And I have like Hufflepuff knee socks that say Hufflepuff on them. I'm saying Hufflepuff a lot. And I wanted to totally redecorate my bedroom to look like the Hufflepuff common room. It's like, yeah. So if you were just sorted on Pottermore, you'll get there. And like everyone I know who's been sorted into Hufflepuff kind of goes through that. And then the next question is if you can meet any member of the cast, who would it be? Does J.K. Rowling count? Because, like, I really want to be an author, so I think that would be amazing to be talking to such a great author that, like, was so good at doing what she does, and also very, like, humble with what she did with her money. But, like, for the movie cast, I would either choose Rupert Grint, because, like, some of the other people in the cast, they were just, like, saving it for college and stuff, which that's, like, totally understandable. But Rupert Grint spent it on, like, all this awesome stuff. So it's like he's just, like, a very fun person. Or Evanna Lynch, who, Rupert Grint played Ron Weasley, if you didn't know that. Or Evanna Lynch, who played Luna Lovegood, because she is a big Potterhead. So I probably meet her and just, like, totally nerd out, and, like, we could just totally nerd out together, and that would be awesome. Yeah. And then, have you ever played any of the video games? Would Pottermore count? I haven't played any of the video games other than, like, I have a Minecraft account, and there's a server on Minecraft that I play on that's, like, DP Hogwarts, where it's, like, yeah, and it's, like, they rebuilt Hogwarts, and you get sorted and all that stuff. It's fun. And Pottermore, like, I'm really bad at doing all the interactive stuff. Like, I can't do the potions, and I can't do the duels. Like, with potions, I tried doing it a few times, and then I couldn't figure it out, so I went onto YouTube and watched a tutorial, and I went back to Pottermore, and I still couldn't do it. So, yeah, it just don't work. If you were on the Quidditch team, which position would you play? I've actually played Quidditch before, and I have two positions that I really like to play. I like to be either a beater or a keeper. I find that not many people like being keeper, so I'm often put into the keeper spot. And at first I hated it, but then it's kind of like after you're being forced into the keeper spot, you start getting good at it and, like, saving the ball a lot. So yeah, I'm actually a pretty good keeper and pretty good beater. So yeah, I'd be one of those. And then, were you happy with the ending? I wasn't happy with the fact that there was an ending. Like, I really liked the way that she kind of summed it up, but I also didn't like how, like, she gave us, like, exactly what happens. Like, these people get married, and they have these kids, and, like, Teddy Lupin grows up to be exactly like this. It's like, because then it's like it kind of limits the fan fiction, kind of, because it's like there's not that wonder. But yeah, but it's also like I think it's kind of good that they limit fan fiction, because like we're already getting like Harry Potter and Draco Malfoy get married, and it's like imagine what we'd get if we didn't have that stuff already for us. Like we might be getting some really interesting stuff. How much does Harry Potter mean to you? Harry Potter is just like so amazing. It's like it teaches so many life lessons, like how to deal with the loss of loved ones and making hard decisions and facing your fears, and like all of these different things all combined into like 7 wonderful books. It's like so amazing. And if you haven't read Harry Potter already, which I just like to say, why are you watching this video? Go read it, like, right now. And actually, I have an announcement that should be coming up soon. I might be posting it, like, within the next half hour of this video. So yeah, be looking forward to that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you subscribe, you'll be joining the Patronus pack, and it's completely free. So yeah, this has been Wolf Patronus, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!